Hello, y'all. I know this is kind of cutting off my head, but I had my camera up close because I was recording stuff for the bow masterclass. But hey, y'all, I am participating in Dawn and Susan's winter marathon, so I think we're gonna have a little fun, and hopefully I can stay within my hour. We'll see. I'll try hard. All right. Have y'all been watching? Hopefully you've been watching, everybody. Okay. Hello. All right, so we're gonna do, oh, look at that. That's weird. It's got like a weird cut spot. We're gonna do hot cocoa tonight. This says hot cocoa bar. Y'all see hot cocoa bar? Isn't that cute? More of a winter wreath than a Christmas one. And we're gonna do Poof and then Ruffle. Isn't it pretty? All right, so let's get, I should have done this beforehand. You know, it's Sunday night. I'm not used to going live on Sunday anymore. But it's gonna be fun. All right, have y'all been watching? Hopefully you've been watching. Hello, how are you? Yep, Mama and the girls are back there. Okay. There it is. Awesome. Okay. So we're going to be doing Poof and Ruffle. Oh, come on thing. Y'all know this Mevo does not like me. Yeah, she's folding ribbon. All right, so we're going to start off by gathering the end here. Just like this. And then I like to use my zip ties. Oh, and here's the mesh, y'all. I could have told you that, huh? So we're going to start off with a zip tie, and that's going to be our first tie. I like to do it this way because it comes out super clean, and then everything looks all nice. Thank you, Cece. Did it? Yeah, and I think it launches on my page and the studio page, so that can be confusing too. All right. So y'all, after me, you have to go watch Dawn because Dawn's finishing it out. All right. So we're gonna make sure that we have our rough edges tucked under. Good evening. We're going to go to the first tie, second tie, back to the first tie. This is just going to make sure that we get an even poof all the way around. Hey, CT. Okay, so 1, 2, back. There we go. 1, 2, back. Alrighty. 1, 2, back. The masterclass begins next weekend. Bow masterclass. Yeah. Have y'all had fun watching the marathon so far? I haven't gotten to see very many. I saw a little bit. You're too funny. Oh my goodness, y'all. My allergies. Oh yeah, this is an easy way to do it because then you get consistent poofs. Everybody knows I used to do the 1, 2, 3 method, But that confused people. So I had to come up with a better way. Because I don't like to measure. I'm not much into measuring. There we go. So you see how all of our poofs look the same. And what you can see is we're back to this one. Remember, we used a zip tie instead of the tie. And so when we go across and come back and tie it down, you can't tell where we started and where we stopped. And because we zip tied where we began, we won't have any loose ends sticking out. So that's why I like to do that. Oh, thank you. Okay. So now we're going to go up to the top, and what I'll do is I'll pull these down. Okay. Then I'll open these up. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad. It's very addicting, I will tell you. There we go. Okay, so we'll just go straight up top. See how I just go straight up? I don't really want to cut it and go up top and start over. It just kind of wastes time. So I'll just go ahead and do this. You need to message. I don't use Facebook Messenger because mine doesn't work. So you need to email me. So I go over 2, come back 1. Okay, over 2, come back 1. There we go. Over 2, come back 1. Yeah, if y'all ever have questions or problems with your orders, you need to email. Because I can't do anything about it when I'm live. And I'll never remember. It's on Facebook. And Wreath by Dawn is going to be... Is it Wreath by Dawn or Wreath Decor by Dawn? I know your website's Wreath Decor by Dawn. But make sure you go check her out. She's on at 9. Yeah. There we go. See how fast we got around? And it's because we didn't have to stop and measure each time. Right? That's what makes it so much faster. Okay, now, if you wanted to only make a poof wreath, then I would do the entire roll and use up the entire roll making the poof. And all you're going to do is go along the center all the way around. Now, I'm not going to do that because I'm actually going to put ruffles on top of this, so I don't really need to use the whole thing. So the reason you do that is because then it covers where that center is, where you can see the mesh. Okay. So I'm going to trim it off, flip it around, and zip tie this on. So I'm always going to zip tie because this is going to keep it nice and clean. No little pieces sticking out anywhere. Alright. And then I'm going to take what's left and we're going to make little curls. Just small ones. So I usually do like 8 inches. Well, it might help if I have it on. So 1, 2, So you can get 4 on your mat if you have a mat like mine. You're gonna flock a wreath tomorrow? Oh, that's exciting. You gonna post pictures so we can see? Okay, so did you get the flocking or did you get the spray? Don't you love autocorrect? Okay. Yeah, y'all, don't ever try to send me a message on Facebook because I was getting all these really terrible messages and I had Facebook kind of shut off my messenger. Oh, these people. There we go. Sorry, y'all. It's a YouTube thing. Where do I post pics? You can do it on, we have a group on Facebook called Everyday Craft Dreamers. The mesh, this is 10-inch mesh. These are cut at 8 inches. And then we cut this at 20 inches. Flocking with wine, okay. She's gonna flock her wreath with wine, y'all. Oh, it was a really gross man that sent me stuff. It was not like a personal thing. It was like do you ever get messages from creepy people? It was like that. But pretty horrible. So we just had to cut that off. Alright, so we just do 20 inches and a ruffle. Then we'll grab our mesh, do a little curl. And then look at our ribbons. We've got the lighter turquoise and then the darker teal on this one. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, there are some strange people out there, y'all. Okay, so then I just take this as one whole group. This is the Deco Mesh Ruffle tool, and it's what I use to make ruffles and bundles. Okay, then I'll just trim it off, tuck it under, and pull it out. Just like that. Okay. Oh no, who has RSV? Ross has had that when he was little. It was terrible. Thank you. I do too. I love these colors. And then our other 2 ribbons, it's the red and white candy stripe, just like on the side of the sign, and then a red. The curls are 8 inches. And the mesh was cut at 20. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, are y'all excited? Yeah, who's ready for Thanksgiving? It is a kit. If you're wondering, I know. Yep, this one is actually a kit. There's not very many of them, but there are some. I love this mesh. This is one of my favorites. It's turquoise, but it's almost like a cross between turquoise and teal. So it's just so pretty. You what? Oh my goodness. You're hosted out. Yeah, this is a really pretty color combination, isn't it? It is. And who doesn't like hot cocoa? I love hot cocoa. You know what? You can have all the other stuff at Thanksgiving. Do you have ham or can you have chicken? Honestly, my favorite thing is the stuffing and the potatoes. So, I mean, I eat the turkey. What? I eat it. Well, I mean, I make the turkey, so I do eat the turkey. But that's not my favorite thing. It's your birthday? Well, happy birthday. Early. That's exciting. It's Teresa's birthday on Wednesday, y'all. See, I'm not the only one that's not their favorite. Dawn, what are you making next? I don't know if I saw what you were making. Today was my only day off, y'all, because I was at the studio yesterday. So, I mostly napped in my chair like an old person. That's kind of sad. Oh, cranberry. Oh, my husband loves the cranberry sauce. Y'all, he's so funny. We have those Sister Schuster rolls. You know, those little rolls you put in the oven. And he takes that bread and he puts the cranberry on it and he calls it his cranberry sandwich. Y'all, he's such a character. A snowman centerpiece. I love it. Donna's making a snowman centerpiece, so you have to make sure you go see that. Snowmen are hot every year. And it's great because you can use it for Christmas and winter. It can be a either or kind of thing. Huh, Bella? She says, yeah. Am I the only crazy person who talks for their dog? The bow maker, you can get it in my shop. It's just shop hardworkingmom.com. So what do y'all have at Thanksgiving that you think is a little different than everybody else? Is there anything special you have? We have two kinds of dressing. We have the regular dressing with the sage, you know, the sage stuff. And then we have cornbread dressing, which I think is probably a little different because we have them, you know, like in a pan side by side. So, you talk for your dogs all the time. Okay, good. So I'm not the only one. That's funny. Stuffed mushrooms. That sounds pretty good. Oh, sourdough stuffing. Woo! I didn't even know that was a thing. Did you know that was a thing? I didn't either. That sounds yummy. You talk to your cat and she talks back. That's funny. This is a Deco mesh ruffle tool that we make. It's just in our shop. It's just shophardworkingmom.com. I know this is actually this these two together are actually a great color combination. They're kind of like on the, you know, on the color wheel, it's like an off. Like a coordinating color. Your stuffing is like souffle. Oh, Cornish hens. That's good. Wait, who has margaritas? Do you have margaritas? I'm coming to yours for Thanksgiving. Margaritas sound like a great Thanksgiving thing. You came into some 20-inch mesh. So with 20-inch mesh, I would most likely do Poof, or I would do Poof Curl, or Poof Ruffle. You can do ruffles like this. You just fold the mesh in and fold it in half, and then go up the center. I bet I would love it. They only drink champagne. That's funny. Ooh, Cornish hens with chocolate sauce. That sounds really yummy. I like that. That sounds good. How's Faye doing? Yeah, I like Cornish hens too. You have all the traditional stuff. I mean, we have traditional stuff too. We just have a couple different traditional things. I can't have mayonnaise. That's the thing I can't have. Hey, you know what? There is not one thing wrong with taking free mesh. As a matter of fact, I have some 21-inch mesh. I've been meaning to do something with it. So we could do something with it this week. I haven't checked emails today, but I will check it either tonight or first thing in the morning. So don't worry, we definitely will check it. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Well, you know, you call me if you need anything. If you need me to bring you something, or... I'm so sorry. Give her big hugs from me. There we go. Alrighty. So I'm allergic to eggs. I'm actually allergic to the egg yolk. You know, the yellow part. So that's why I can't have mayonnaise. Yeah, it makes me very sick. Like flu sick. It's awful. I'd rather just not have it. Thank you. Oh, yeah, so I don't get any calluses because I use the tool. But no, I've never gotten calluses from making wreaths. Although at one time I was making a whole bunch, you would think I would. But I don't think I ever have. Now, I could say I've probably lost some of my fingerprints by burning it with hot glue. But, yeah, I don't think I've gotten any calluses. Ruffle is a Woodland Ruffle. I can eat egg whites, but sometimes they still mess me up. So I don't eat them very often. Hey, hey. Oh, I hope so. She doesn't have to do anything over Thanksgiving, does she? That would be awful. I really hate that for her. She's so young. When y'all say your prayers, make sure you say a prayer for Faye, who is battling cancer, and she is so young, y'all. So young. I mean, not that it's ever a good time to have it. I'm allergic to eggs. And you know what really stinks is I really like them. Like, love scrambled eggs, but I just can't. I just can't. I know, it stinks, right? Ugh. Oh, me too. I've burned my hands. You see that right there? That's from a glue gun. Evil things. Yeah. Yeah, it's, whoops. Look, I'm missing my ruffle, my curl. I know, I just hate that. Okay, there we go. Oh, last one on the bottom. There we go. Alrighty. There we go. Oh, isn't that pretty? Look at that. That's so pretty. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the top. Now we have 4 little curls left. So what we'll do is we'll do like every other one with the little curl. I know you're burn prone. Let me tell y'all, Susan, holy cow. No, for some reason, I can eat cake and cookies and things like that and it doesn't bother me. If it's mayonnaise that's in something that's been cooked, it doesn't seem to bother me. But I can't have like dips or anything like that has mayonnaise in it. I guess there's some thing in it that when it's cooked and I know they've told me what it is, but y'all, I don't remember what they said. All I heard was, don't eat it unless it's been cooked thoroughly. Which you would think if I had scrambled eggs, I mean, they're cooked, right? Yep, nope, still makes me sick. I just don't know why. I know, I would be so upset if I couldn't eat cake, because that's like one of my favorite things. I love cake. Who doesn't love cake? Well, actually, Carson doesn't love cake, so I do know someone who doesn't love cake. Okay, so on the top, we're going to spread out our ribbons so we can see all of them. Nope, no raw cookie dough. It bothers you in other ways, like you don't like the taste of it. I like the color too. The wreath form is 15 inches. Oh, whoop, there we go. I would like to eat raw cookie dough, but I don't think it would like me so much. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Feel better. Okay. There we go. Oh, aren't these colors so pretty? You see how full it is when you do the poof on the bottom and then the ruffle on the top? It really does make a nice full wreath. you can still see the red, and of course we did bring some of the red up top, so you'll still be able to see that. I do spread out my ruffles so they'll stand up. We want them to be known. Oh no! Oh. I hear Pop's out there making boxes. Mondays are always busy. Did y'all have any trouble getting stuff for Thanksgiving this year? We had a little trouble. Oh. So there's medicine that you could take. So there's 10 on the bottom and 8 on the top. Oh, well, we're so excited you're here. You can hear that tape a-going, right? That's so funny. Yeah, I got my turkey. Mom was very worried about the turkey. I guess she saw on TV that they were running short on turkeys this year, so I went and got one early. We took it out tonight to get it ready. How long have I been doing wreaths? Oh, a very long time. A very long time. I probably made my first wreath, what, about 20 something years ago? And then I'd make them off and on, but not very often. And then I got to where I was making them all the time, and that's probably been about 7 years maybe. You order your pies. Luckily, my brother and his wife are bringing the dessert, so I don't have to do that.
What is she bringing?
The pumpkin cheesecake. Dan said, what can I bring? And I said, well, you have to bring pumpkin cheesecake. His wife makes this pumpkin cheesecake, and it is so good, y'all. I'm not even a big cheesecake fan, but this mesh holder, it might just be that she's that it takes him a couple days to get it out. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so cute. I want that curl to stay up there. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? There we go. You okay back there, lady? She's rolling the ribbon for next month's kit. We do garlands and swags, absolutely. And centerpieces and grapevines and floral arrangements. We do all of the above. Okay. I don't know how these got off. That's funny. Okay. I do too. Aren't they pretty, the colors? Now, you know, Dawn is the one who sells the weaving needle that we love so much. And she's awesome, y'all. She came and helped me at my retreat this year. She was amazing help. I appreciated it so much. I love the colors too. Of course, that's how you would make your cakes. Me too, thank you. Me too. And I love this red and white ribbon with a little bit of glitter in it. Oh my gosh, I need to list that. I'm so sorry, y'all. I keep forgetting. Oh my gosh, I'll take care of that tomorrow. And then I'll come on and we'll paint one. I gotta send Z hers too. I was trying to talk her into going online and painting hers. Yeah, we did. We missed Susan though. Susan, did you see I set the date? Make sure you go ask for vacation. We really want you to be at the next one. Okay. It's March 16th through 18th. Hopefully that gives you enough time to build some vacation back up. Oh, and Susan, we're getting ready to make window perfs for our for the studio. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I know you're going. Yeah, March 16th through 18th. We'll list it like December 1st, so you have time to do a payment plan if you want. Oh no! You almost cut your fingers off with the rotary cutter. Listen, I have done that. It's awful. Wow. How do I know about picking colors? So for me, it's more like just an instinct, but if you're unsure about picking colors, the best thing to do is get a color wheel. We're actually going to, yeah, I'll show you some stuff of next month's kit. We're actually going to do a master class on colors because it's been requested, but that'll be like January. We don't want to do too many things this year. We're doing a bow masterclass next weekend. Oh, yeah, I was really busy, and I had a whole bunch of wreaths to make, and I had my mesh laid out, and I wasn't paying attention, and I sort of ran across one of my fingers. Oh my gosh, did that hurt. That hurts bad. Because those little suckers are so sharp. Luckily, I caught myself as soon as it started to go across my fingers, so I did cut myself, but it wasn't bad enough that I had to get stitches, but boy, it was unpleasant. Very unpleasant. Look how pretty. Oh. What? Ma.
Oh, very pretty.
All right. I'm gonna get it in a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. I was having trouble picking it up. Okay. Next month, Look at next month. See our little snowman guy? Isn't he cute? And then we have a white and black mesh and a red mesh. So it's gonna be red, white, and black. That's gonna be so cute. All right. So we're gonna do a hole at the bottom and a hole at the top. Oh, see? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mom has to eat gluten-free.
What do I have?
You have to eat gluten-free. Especially like bread. We already have the sign up if you want to join the bow masterclass. But we'll send it out in our email for tomorrow. It's going to come with some bonuses like some calculators to help you figure out how much to use on each bow that we make. Where do I get my supplies? So I have several wholesalers. There we go. But I mean, different wholesalers for different stuff. Like my signs, we get from one wholesaler, and then of course we sublimate. I make our signs and then we sublimate them. Okay. So now we're going to use the amazing little weaving needle, right? So we just weave it just like we're doing, like we're going to repair a shirt. And we go right through the mesh, all the way down to the bottom. All right, so I get this a lot. Make sure that you are leaving enough space for your sign. Don't tie it down tight. So when you flip it over and you're gonna tie it, just tie it a little bit loosely, because it's so easy to go back and tighten it, but you can't really loosen it. So do yourself a favor, don't make it real tight, because then you're gonna really struggle to get it loosened. You should be able to put your hand under it pretty easily. Yep, she's over here. Awesome. It's a lot of fun. Wreaths are addicting. Okay, so right down. You see how you can just push it right down through the mesh? And then when you pull it, it's real easy. It's already in place. It's not going to hurt the mesh. And you always want to tie it around the frame. So at least once or twice. Hey, Melinda. So, and then we can trim it off. And then just that quickly, our sign is on. So you see how easy it is to do the sign with that? I'm telling you, it saves so much time. You can find it in Dawn's shop. It's just Wreath Decor by Dawn. Just look it up online. There we go. Let's see, do we have time for a bow? Yes, we do. Haha, we're doing good on time. Okay, let's make a bow. I do too. I love making wreaths. I keep thinking I'm going to get tired of it, but I just don't. Let's see. Oh, here's my red. So this is a metal hole punch. We carry them, but you can also get them from like Hobby Lobby and Amazon. Just look for metal hole punch. Yeah. And then this is 26 gauge wire. That's what we use. I use about 20 inches on each side. Hello. All right. So we're actually going to start with our red. Let's do maybe a 12-inch tail. I'm going to drop it in the floor because I hate to fight with ribbon. Okay, so we're going to go to the 6-inch. Okay, and then twist. So you're only twisting on one side. Twist. 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 So we're going to do 3. There we go. 3 loops. And I think it's fun to start with the smaller ribbon sometimes, especially when it's unexpected. Okay. Making the bows difficult for you? Do you have a bow maker? You sold your first wreath? Whoop! Whoop whoop! That's exciting!
Awesome.
That is so exciting. I'm telling you, this is a great time of year to be putting them out there. Put them out there. Okay. There we go. 2 with this one. Alrighty. I made that one too long. All good though. Okay. We're gonna do 1 with this. You have the bow dabber, but you don't like it. I mean, I love my easy bow maker. I don't get me wrong, I like the bow dabber. It's not that I don't like it, it's that mine keep breaking. The little expandy thing keeps getting worn out. I make a lot of bows, so mine gets a lot of use. I like the wood dowels better because I know they're gonna, I mean, if they start popping out, I just get my little hammer out and pop it right back down. So, I like that. All right, now, we're gonna come back with the red. We're gonna do 2 loops. There. So this is a 3-2-1 and then 2-1. Okay. Put that ribbon over there. And then we're going to end off with this one. So this one is a great ribbon because it combines all of our colors. I do sell the bow maker. Yep. We sure do. We have them in the shop. There we go. Look at that. So pretty. Okay. We're going to slide it under here. We just need to get it started. And then we're going to pull it out. Okay, so we can see where our little indentation is, right? See that? Right there. You've got to take and hold one side. I know it seems odd, but you have to hold one side because if you don't, that ribbon's going to move with it. You're going to go all the way around. I want to tell y'all, so on Friday night, I had 2 ladies come in to the studio to make a wreath. And y'all, they've never made a wreath ever. And they left with 2 amazing wreaths. And they both made a bow for the first time. And it looked amazing. So, even though it seems some of the stuff I tell you is odd, I promise you it works. So just try. They were very happy and their wreaths turned out so great. You can see their wreaths on the studio page. Okay, Johnny. This is flocking. It's fake snow. Okay. So now we've got, pull all of our little tails in the front. Now we've got to fluff it. So you just want to pull it back and forth. Do one side completely and then do the other side. So by pulling it back and forth like this, it's just loosening it up so that it's easy to get them in place where we want them and to get the little wrinkles out, because they get wrinkled when you tie them in the zip tie and make them tight. So you see how nice and fluff that side is? Aha, thank you. They did have a lot of fun. They were so awesome. I really enjoyed it. And they were quick, y'all. They were done in like an hour and 15 minutes. And they did such an amazing job. Such an amazing job. There we go. That one looks a little long. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now, all we have to do is trim off the zip tie. And then curl. So all I do is take my thumbs and I'm going to go a little bit at an angle like this and then gently pull out the center. What did you spend money on, Z? I thought your craft room was already full. More gingerbread? Did you get more gingerbread stuff? Goodness gracious, girl. The studio website is just Hardworkingmom Studio. There we go. Oh, see how pretty it is with the little curls? Look at that.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. So I want to tie it across from the side. Now what you can do, your bows will have a tendency to want to sink in. So right here in between these two ruffles is where I'm going to tie it, okay? So I'm going to go right here and I'm going to tie it around and then it'll help it from sinking in. Also gets it in line with the side. Thank you! You know I love the bows. There we go. And I'll just kind of refluff for a second. That's it. Ha ha! Dawn, I made it. I stayed in time. So when we end, make sure you go watch Dawn. Okay. Oh, look at that! Oh my God, that's pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pull y'all out so y'all can see. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, I like it. Do we like it? See, now my sign is a little loose. See how loose it is? But here's the thing. It's really easy for me to grab the top piece and just tighten it just a tad. And then it's perfect. See? It's easier to tighten than it is to loosen. So definitely try and keep it a little bit looser, because then you can always tighten it. You know I love being part of your marathon. Y'all's marathon. Alright, so make sure you go watch Wreath by Dawn. Thank you. Do I ever add anything else to my wreaths? I sure do. I sure do. We add all kinds of stuff to our wreaths. Yep. As a matter of fact, last week we did. Here, let me take you down. We did this one right there, and it has berries and pine and stuff in it. All right. Okay, y'all. Y'all go check out Dawn. And all right, and y'all have a great rest of your night, and I will see you guys. Yeah, Mama's back here. See? She is like covered up because she's freezing. She's cold, and here I am in my short sleeves because I get so hot. It is on Facebook. I did, and YouTube. Yeah. All right, y'all have a great night. Thanks for joining me. Bye, y'all. Enjoy the rest of the marathon. Bye, y'all.